Hey everyone, this is Kayla with Stamping Bay, aka Stamping Before Anything Else. Today we are going to be making this card for our Make It in Minutes Monday video. It's using the Love Cat stamp set. This is in the new mini catalog for 2023 January to April. That mini catalog from Stampin' Up. So we're going to be using this. We love cats. And so I was like, this is the first stamp set that I have to play with because it's so cute. Look at it. So we're going to be using that stamp set. We're also going to be using some polished pink cardstock, some basic black, basic white cardstock. All the measurements can be found on our blog, so make sure that you head over there. The link to that is in the description of this video. We're going to use some white thread, the polished pink Stampin' Blend. For the ink, we're going to use Memento and Polished Pink. And then for our sequins, we're going to use the pastel adhesive back sequins and the matte black dots. I believe that's what these are called. So let's get started making this card. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to stamp our cat on the front of the card. And so this is basic white, and I'm using our Stamparatus because we notice when we stamp with our more solid images, sometimes when you stamp it for the first time, it doesn't always leave a good image and it kind of looks splotchy. So we will take our Stamparatus, and you can use magnets to hold down the piece of paper. And then what you do is you place the stamp where you want it. So I want my cat to be like right about there. And then once you have it figured out where you want your stamped image, you're gonna bring the swing window part of the Stamparatus over, press down, and then that's gonna pick up your stamp. From there, that's when you're gonna bring in your ink, and you're just gonna ink up the stamp right on the Stamparatus. And then once you have it inked up, you just swing it over and press it down. So when I did that for the first time, I don't know if you could see it that well. It kind of looks a little splotchy, and like the ink isn't very evenly distributed. So what you then do is you just re-ink the stamp for a second time, and you can go over it as many times as you need. And then we are going to swing it over a second time, and the image should stay in the same spot. And that just gives a more even look to the ink and makes it look like actually kind of like a printed image. So that's all we're going to do with the Stamparatus, and this is really good if you're making a lot of cards. So I'm going to put this over to the side. Next, on a scrap piece of basic white paper, we're going to take our Memento black ink, and we're going to take the head over heels about you stamp and just stamp that on the basic white paper. We're going to fussy cut the sentiment out. Then we're going to take our twine and that Stampin' Blend in that polished pink color, and we are going to color our ribbon. So now my twine is actually dry, and so we are going to take some of the Stampin' Seal and put that at the top and the bottom of our basic white piece. And we're going to use that adhesive to hold down the twine so we can wrap it around. So this is what it should look like once you have the twine wrapped around. Now I'm going to take our twine and color some extra so that way I can tie a bow around our twine that we have on the card. Okay, now that we have our twine all done, we're going to now assemble the card. And so that's where you're going to take your basic black and your polished pink card base and adhere all of the front part of the card together. Then for our sentiment, we're going to take some mini dimensionals and we're going to adhere that onto the front of the card. And then the last step is to take our sequins and our matte dots, and we are going to use our take your pick tool and just place them on the front of the card. And here's our final version of the card. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to our channel for more projects like this. Plus, if you want 5 free card tutorials and weekly crafting and inspiration, make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter. You can find the link to that in the description of this video. Thanks!